Welcome everyone. My name is Jay from SFHSS. Please give me a thumbs up or type it in if you can hear me so I know if my audio is working properly. Thank you for joining the Active Employees Dental and Vision webinar. And today we have our representatives from VSP Delta Dental and UHC Dental, who will be happy to answer your questions through the Q&A comments box. Your microphones will be muted during the entire webinar, but we encourage you to ask questions through the Q&A box in your menu bar. The presentation has been pre-recorded to allow our representatives to focus on answering your questions. At the end of the presentation, you'll be able to hear our representatives answer your questions from the Q&A box. And with that, let's get started.
Welcome to the San Francisco Health Service System Open Enrollment webinar. We're so glad you've joined us today to learn about your benefits for Plan Year 2026. Open enrollment is a period each year when all members can enroll in benefits coverage and change their current benefits coverage for the upcoming calendar year. You can change from one plan to another, enroll or waive coverage, add remove dependents from coverage, enroll in flexible spending accounts. If you do nothing, your current year benefit elections will roll over to the next plan year. However, flexible spending accounts do not roll over. Eligible members must re-enroll in the flexible spending accounts each year to participate. Your new benefit choices are effective January 1st, 2026. Open enrollment starts at 8 a.m. on Wednesday, October 1st, 2025, and ends at 5 p.m. on Friday, October 25th, 2025. You may enroll online through SF My Hub, located at sfhss.org. How to enroll. Find the open enrollment tile to access the My Health benefits to make your new benefit elections. City and county employees can also access SF My Hub through the SF My portal. Paper applications must be postmarked by October 24th, 2025 to be accepted. You'll be on mute and off camera for the entire presentation. We encourage you to ask questions. We will be using the Q&A function in Microsoft Teams. Scroll through your screen to find the menu bar, either at the top or bottom of the screen, depending on whether you're using your computer or mobile device. Click on the Q&A icon in your menu bar. Click on Create Post to type your question. We will answer as many questions as time allows during the Q&A session. Please do not share personal medical information in the chat. Everyone can see it. We recommend a one-on-one consultation. If you have questions that do include personal and private medical information, please schedule a private one-on-one consultation with a health plan vendor. Our health plan vendors have open enrollment office hours. To schedule an appointment, visit sfhss.org/OE2026. If you have eligibility questions, please call SFHSS Member Services at 628-652-4700 or visit our offices at 1145 Market Street, the third floor, during our business hours listed on the screen for further assistance. And we want to remind everyone to get their annual flu shot and COVID booster to protect yourself and your loved ones this fall and winter. With that, our presentation will now begin.
Here's how your Delta dental plans will help you shine. Released in 2000, the first ever Surgeon General report on oral health emphasized the importance of oral health to overall wellness. The terms oral health and general health should not be interpreted as separate entities. Oral health is integral to general health. Oral health means more than healthy teeth, and you cannot be healthy without oral health. We now know that the mouth serves as a mirror, showing us information about other parts of our body like systemic disease and cancer. This visual shows all the ways that our oral health can affect our overall health. Poor gum health and tooth loss can increase your risk for a variety of chronic conditions and health issues, including those shown here. Gum disease is associated with an increased risk of preterm birth, as well as low birth weight and other pregnancy complications. Oral health can even affect your mental health. Oral health issues such as untreated cavities and tooth loss may result in serious mental health issues, including depression, social anxiety, and low self-esteem. There are plan features that are here to assist with maintaining good oral health. On the DHMO plan, low to no cost copayments. On the PPO plan, diagnostic and preventive maximum waiver and SmileWay benefits that we will highlight in the presentation. Now let's take some time to go over your plan options. Let's go over the DeltaCare USA plan first. The DeltaCare USA plan offers many advantages, including most covered services at a no-cost or low-cost copayment to the member, no annual maximum, no deductible, no claim forms to fill out, predictable costs as your benefits guide shows all covered services and what your copayment is for those services. Getting started with DeltaCare USA is easy. Go online to look up DeltaCare USA providers. Then visit any DeltaCare USA general dentist that is accepting new patients. When your dentist files a qualifying claim, you will be added to their roster and they will become your assigned DeltaCare USA dentist for any future appointments. You must visit this dentist for future visits to receive benefits. You can change your general dentist by contacting Delta Dental by phone or through your online account. Provider changes made between the 1st and 15th of the month are effective immediately. Provider changes made on or after the 16th of the month are effective the 1st of the following month. When you visit the dentist, you don't need to bring an ID card to receive treatment. Just provide the dental office with your name, social security number or enrollee ID, and your date of birth. Your dentist will work directly with us to complete any necessary paperwork, so you don't need to worry about any claim forms. Just pay your copayment if you have one at the time of treatment. Read your plan booklet to learn more about covered procedures and copayment amounts. Specialty care is available with a referral from your primary care dentist. For out-of-area emergency care, if you need urgent care and are away from your primary care dentist, DeltaCare USA provides a limited allowance for care. A few details to keep in mind. You will be required to pay for treatment and request reimbursement. Refer to your plan booklet for specific coverage details and procedures. Let's take a quick look at some of the covered services and copayments. As you can see, there are no deductibles to meet and no annual maximum. We have highlighted some of the more common dental procedures and their copayments. Here is a look at the orthodontic coverage for children and adults, which includes all phases of ortho treatment, pre and post records, tooth extractions, and coverage for ortho progress in treatment. It also shows you the startup fee. Now let's take some time to get to know your Delta Dental PPO plan. Maximize your savings with a PPO dentist. Get the most value from the PPO plan by choosing a Delta Dental PPO dentist. You do have the flexibility to see any licensed dentist. You can visit any licensed dentist and receive coverage. You won't be charged more than your expected share. PPO network dentists agree to set fees. This means you won't be balance billed. You won't be charged more than your expected part of the bill. Here's a snapshot of your PPO benefits. You have no deductible. Annual maximum is $2,500 per person each calendar year, with diagnostic and preventive services waived towards the maximum. You can see there are 3 columns, all with different percentages shown. The percentage column on the benefit sheet is the percentage that Delta will pay when a claim is incurred. As you can see, the percentage is highest when you use a PPO in-network dentist. We do encourage you to use a PPO provider as they discount their fees the most. It is slightly lower when you use a premier dentist. When you stay in network and visit one of these dentists, you won't get charged more than your expected share of the bill. Using a non-Delta dentist or an out-of-network dentist may result in balance billing and higher out-of-pocket costs. Orthodontics are covered on this plan for both children and adults. Coverage is 50% up to a certain maximum, which varies by network. Staying in the PPO network, the maximum is $2,500. Using a premier provider, the max is $2,000. And using a non-Delta dentist, the ortho max is $1,500. These orthodontic maximums are lifetime, meaning they do not reset annually like the annual maximum. Also covered is nitrous oxide and non-IV sedation on the PPO plan. You can save money with the diagnostic and preventive maximum waiver. Cleanings, x-rays, and exams fall under this category. When receiving those services, they are waived from your annual maximum, saving your benefit dollars. This slide is an example. If you went to the dentist and had an oral exam, x-rays, and cleaning, and the treatment cost was $350, with the diagnostic and preventive maximum waiver, your annual maximum does not go down to $2,150. It is still $2,500 for the year to be used on other services. Your plan includes the SmileWay Wellness benefit, which offers enhanced coverage for higher risk enrollees. The health of teeth and gums is tied to overall wellness. Gum disease and tooth decay are associated with a number of systemic conditions, and enrollees with certain medical chronic conditions may benefit from additional teeth and gum cleanings. Delta Dental PPO enrollees can take advantage of expanded coverage if they've been diagnosed with the conditions listed on this slide. Members can self-report via their online account, and it's entirely confidential. To summarize, let's take a quick look at the differences between the PPO plan and the DeltaCare DHMO plan. In choosing a dentist, PPO plan, you can visit any licensed dentist, but we do encourage you to use a PPO provider for greater savings. DeltaCare USA plan, you do have to seek services from your primary care dentist. The PPO plan has an annual maximum, where the diagnostic and preventive services do not count towards that maximum. On the DeltaCare USA plan, there is no annual maximum or deductibles. On the PPO plan, covered services are paid at a percentage. Delta pays a percentage of the services, member pays a percentage. On the HMO plan, all of the covered services have preset payments, which are low cost or no cost. On the PPO plan, there is no referral needed to visit a specialist. On the DeltaCare USA plan, you do have to go through your primary care provider to coordinate coverage for a specialist. And for the PPO plan, the dentist will file a claim form for you if they are in network. If they're out of network, you may have to submit the claim. And on the DeltaCare USA HMO plan, there are generally no claim forms to file. We do encourage you to visit your customized website, deltadentalins.com/CCSF, for a myriad of things you can do. Our website has a wealth of information that you can access without logging in. Search for a nearby dentist in your plan's network. Be sure to choose your plan in the drop-down menu, either PPO or DeltaCare USA for the DHMO plan. You can find answers to common questions about dental care and managing costs in our enrollee support guide. Find extensive dental health and wellness information on our website. And you can also sign up for GRIN, which is our free dental health magazine that would come to your email inbox quarterly. While you don't need an ID card, if you do want one, you can log in and print your own. As a Delta Dental member, you are eligible for these member perks. Virtual dentistry, which is a video-based platform that allows you to speak with a dentist live on your phone or device. Brush Smart is a discount program on Philips and Oral-B oral healthcare products. You can also get discounts on hearing aids through Amplifon and LASIK through QualSight. Life Perks, which gives you instant access to offers from a rotating group of merchants. You'll also receive emails that let you know about the newest discounts. And wellness resources, which include online articles, recipes, videos, and more. Scan the QR code for instant access or use the URL listed here. We do invite you to socialize with us on our social media sites where we offer up-to-date dental information and wellness tips.
Welcome. My name is Monica Andrade, and today I will be discussing your dental plan options through United Healthcare. Your employer offers two different plans and a range of services from routine checkups, cleanings, to advanced procedures, ensuring you receive the best care possible. With flexible options and affordable rates, maintaining your dental health has never been easier. With the direct compensation dental plan, you have the freedom to see any dentist in our statewide network without having to choose a primary care dentist in advance. Of course, a primary care dentist can be helpful guiding in managing your oral health. So you may want to choose one anyway, or see if your regular dentist is in the network and that there is one near you in your preferred area. If you need to see a network specialist, you'll just need a referral from your dentist or contacting United Healthcare Customer Service Department. The plan is designed to fit your life in other ways too. You have no deductibles or annual spending limits, just a fixed copay for covered services and treatments. Coverage for hundreds of different dental services like crowns, braces, and silver fillings. Plus, we also have oral cancer screenings for adults 18 and older, and extra dental visits during pregnancy and the first 3 months after giving birth. Finally, preventative care is most often covered at 100% in the network with a zero copay. The oral cancer screenings just mentioned, for instance, are covered as well as preventative care. Remember that if you decide to see a dentist who's not in our network, it won't be covered by your plan, so it's a good idea to stay in the network. Who's eligible? Employees and retirees, along with their eligible dependents that would include their spouse, domestic partner, and children up to the age of 26. It's easy to let regular dental exams slip through the cracks when life gets busy, but they're crucial for maintaining your overall health. Explore your dental care options to find the best fit for you. Embrace retirement with a confident smile and discover what you've been missing. Prioritize your dental health by learning about your options so you can keep your smile bright and your life healthy. Good oral health may be linked to reducing the costs and complications of many high risk, costly conditions such as diabetes, heart, and kidney disease. Our whole person approach is designed to link medical and dental data to help close gaps in dental care for employees with chronic conditions with the goal of helping improve overall health and lower costs. Gaps in oral care are characterized as a lack of oral health care received within the previous 6 months, as well as the type of oral health care being received. For example, have you been able to get the appropriate periodontal and preventative care for your condition? We can help you identify closing those dental care gaps that may help you achieve better health and save money. Now we would like to discuss condition-specific data. Diabetes. People with diabetes are more likely to have gum disease. If left untreated, this can make it difficult for them to stabilize their blood sugar. However, those who receive gum disease treatment may see a positive impact on their blood sugar levels. Heart health. People with gum disease are nearly twice as likely to have heart disease. Pregnancy. Gum disease in pregnant women may be linked to complications such as preterm birth and low birth weight. Asthma. Employees taking asthma medication may be at risk of cavities, dental erosion, and periodontal diseases. Kidney disease. Treating gum diseases helps reduce inflammation, which can help reduce the risk of kidney failure. COPD. Periodontal disease may increase the risk for respiratory disease. We address individual needs with a whole person approach that includes both preventative and at-risk outreach. 90% of targeted employees were successfully reached by phone and/or mail. Preventative care includes wellness benefits covered at 100% in the network, 2 routine checkups every year, extra cleanings and treatments for expectant mothers, annual oral cancer screenings for covered adults ages 18 and up. We help at-risk employees through enhanced benefits that provide additional preventative and periodontal benefits, including expanded coverage for pregnant employees. Our dental activation combines medical and dental data to help identify at-risk employees and assess whether they're getting dental care to manage their condition. The timely interventions also encourage employees to seek oral health care. Although many services are at no cost to you, there are some services with a copay cost. Please remember to refer to your plan summary for additional information. MyUHC.com helps make it convenient for employees to learn about and maximize their benefits. The updated look and feel to create an experience that is simpler to navigate and understand. Improve usability of content and visuals by focusing on plain language standards and clearly presented information and prioritize actions. We have common navigation, look and feel across all digital assets that includes our websites and our app. With myuhc.com, employees can find a dentist, which makes it easier to locate a network provider who is nearby. You can also get health and wellness information to learn how oral health impacts overall health. Manage your claims. You can view claim history and pay a provider. Look up your benefits. See what's covered by your plan. Easy to access and print your ID cards, which is a convenient way to show proof of coverage. Use a calculator. The cost calculator will help you find what your plan pays for a procedure and what you as the employee will have to pay, and also compare local provider fees. Once you're enrolled, you'll find information and easy-to-use tools on your member website at myuhc.com and in the United Healthcare app. Together, they make it easier to get the most from your dental plan. You can find a network provider near you to go through your dental plan details, review your claims, and find answers to common dental questions. You can also download and print an ID card. With your United Healthcare plan, keeping up a dental visit is designed to be easier. Simply show your ID card when you visit your dentist. You'll be taking advantage of special network rates. Then, when you're at your visit, you'll only pay the office visit copay along with a specific copay for each covered service. Those copays will depend on your plan design. Finally, once you've had your procedure, you're all done and your claim will be submitted for you. A few points to remember. Our network provides access to board-certified dentists, ensuring top quality care without the hassle of deductibles, annual maximums, or waiting periods. You won't need to fill out claim forms for covered services, making your experience seamless. Enjoy low, predictable dental costs while benefiting from good oral health, which may help reduce the costs and complications of high-risk conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and kidney disease. We address individual needs with a whole person approach, focusing on preventative care and at-risk outreach. Our coverage is network only, ensuring you receive care from the best providers. For additional benefit information, don't forget you can also log into your yuhc.com /SFHSS website. Your 2025 benefit information will be uploaded into the portal for easy access. Additional information found on the website, remember, will be searching for a provider, digital tools to access estimated costs, your health plan ID card, and view balances with claim details. We also have wellness resources that provides free program and activities in physical health, healthy eating, stress management, and flu prevention. Ready to enroll? Review your plan materials and take the opportunity in today's session to ask benefit information that may be helpful in choosing the best option for you and your family. Thank you for allowing United Healthcare to be your trusted healthcare partner.
Hi, I'm Morgan, and I want to thank you for taking the time to learn more about your benefit offering through VSP Vision Care. At VSP, our goal is to help you see well and be well for a lifetime of good vision. Let's take a look at the great vision benefits available to you. How does VSP help you prioritize your health and your budget? First, vision care is essential. Signs of over 270 health conditions can be detected during an eye exam, so it's important it's on your wellness checklist. You get savings that really stack up. Great everyday savings on eye care and eyewear, plus loads of extras so you can save all year long. You can choose high-quality care from our huge network of private practice and retail chain locations. Plus, you can shop online on Iconic. Founded by doctors focused on you, your well-being is at the core of everything we do. On the last slide, we mentioned that vision care is essential. Why is that? It's the only non-invasive way to view your blood vessels. That's how your eye doctor can detect over 270 health conditions during an eye exam. And in some cases, an eye doctor can be the first to detect signs of certain conditions, like diabetes. Even if you don't wear glasses now, your vision can change from year to year. We all deserve healthy eyes. Prioritize you and your family's eye health and wellness, and enroll in vision coverage today. Retinal screening is a quick scan that shows images of the inside of the eye. It can be used to detect eye disease and conditions as a baseline of a healthy eye. Compare year after year to detect even subtle changes. With your VSP coverage, you get a retinal screening each year for a minimal copay, and members with diabetes receive a retinal screening fully covered each year. Your plan already covers the essentials, but if you want even more savings and enhanced coverage options, upgrade your plan during open enrollment. Here's a snapshot of your plan options. With VSP Light Care, it's easy to defend your eyes from the sun's ultraviolet rays or from blue light from screens. And you don't even need a prescription. Simply visit your VSP network doctor and choose ready-made blue light filtering glasses or sunglasses. This is an especially good option for parents with children who don't need corrective lenses. With essential medical eye care, here's what's covered. Fully covered retinal screening for members with diabetes who do not have diabetic eye disease. Exams and services to treat immediate issues like pink eye and sudden changes in vision. Treatment options to monitor ongoing conditions such as dry eye, diabetic eye disease, glaucoma, and more. This coverage is supplementary, and in most cases, your health insurance will be billed first. You may be able to coordinate with your VSP benefits in order to help reduce out-of-pocket costs. If your VSP doctor doesn't participate with your medical insurance plan, VSP has you covered with only the cost of your copay. Your plan also covers computer vision care, which includes a yearly computer vision exam to evaluate your needs for computer use. Computer vision care benefit is only available for the subscriber, employee. With VSP, you have access to benefits that you can use at private practice doctors, retail stores, and online. With thousands of locations, getting the most out of your benefits is easy with a Premier Edge provider, including private practice doctors, VisionWorks, and iMart Express retail locations nationwide. Your benefits go further when you visit a Premier Edge location with access to exclusive rebates and offers such as Premier Edge Promise, a worry-free eyewear guarantee, exclusive offers and savings, and advanced exam technology including digital retinal imaging and more. And if you prefer to shop online, Iconic is the in-network online eyewear store for VSP members. You can choose from over 60 eyewear brands and over 1,600 styles. As a VSP-owned company, Iconic is the only website that seamlessly connects VSP Vision benefits to a member's account. By applying your Vision benefits, you see savings in real time. Save time and money on quality eyewear with a few easy clicks. 1. Connect your Vision insurance. 2. Select your product. 3. Upload your prescription or provide your doctor's contact information, and we'll take care of the rest. We understand that choosing a doctor is a personal decision, so we've made it easy to find the right care for you. Simply navigate to find a doctor on VSP.com. Enter the preferences that are meaningful to you. You can even use the slider to search by distance and view your choice on a map so it's easy to see how quickly you can get to each location. You've seen the everyday savings has built your VSP plan. Now let's take a look at ways you can stack your savings. 50% off additional pairs of glasses and sunglasses at VisionWorks. Prefer to shop online? VSP members save an average of $250 at Iconic, plus free shipping and returns. How about an extra $20 to save on featured frame brands? Plus, VSP members have access to exclusive member extras, like 60% off a pair of hearing aids from True Hearing and so much more. Like vision loss, hearing loss can have a huge impact on your quality of life. As a VSP member, you have access to savings on hearing aids through VSP's partnership with True Hearing. Visit truehearing.com/VSP to learn more. We also get you're busy, so we've put everything you need in one place. Your personalized dashboard on VSP.com. Before your doctor visit, view your benefit and check out special offers. After, you can view your claim and even download your vision savings statement to see how much you saved. You can even take a diabetes risk assessment. And it's easy to toggle back and forth between family members with the Switch Member feature next to your name. Get the coverage you need and save hundreds on glasses, contacts, and more. Vision insurance is worth it. See what it can do for you.
All right, we will now begin our Q&A session. I'd like to ask our vendors to turn on their camera and answer the questions our members have been sending in the Q&A box. I want to remind our members that you can still send your questions by typing them into the Q&A box. Look for the Q&A box in the menu on the top of or the bottom of your screen. Please do not share any personal medical information as everyone will be able to see it. We will be ending this webinar promptly at the end of the hour to allow our representatives to support our other members. And we'll have a last call for questions 5 minutes before it ends. So at this point, I'll go to the beginning of the questions here. There is a question from Spencer K, which there are follow-up questions as well. If I am off for 11 weeks on unpaid leave, what happens to my medical, dental, and vision coverage? And we have Jessica with SFHSS to help us answer this question.
Sure. Thank you, Jay. If you are on unpaid leave and if you plan to continue coverage, you can ensure continued coverage by paying your biweekly premium because you no longer receive a paycheck due to your unpaid leave. You'll need to make a direct payment. I do see the follow-up question. If you can elect to stop coverage during the unpaid leave as you have secondary insurance, Elizabeth recommended that you call member services, and the contact information is provided in the chat so that you can plan for the unpaid leave and stopping your benefits during that time. And Elizabeth also mentioned time-wise, you should do it as soon as you know the date of your leave or at least within 30 days of the event's occurrence.
Thank you, Jessica. Next question is from Emily. Are the presentation slides available anywhere on the website?
Yes, we'll be posting it on the SFHSS events calendar, the same place where this event was located. We're going to try to get them up by next week.
Thank you. Next question is from Wendy. If the kid is still in graduate school at 26, I guess this is Wendy's kid, can I still cover him?
So you can cover your child up to the age of 26. At that point, they will be removed from your coverage. And the school, them being in school is not a factor in this.
Got it, thank you. Next question is from Andrea. And the question is, can you explain and provide the comparison for orthodontics coverage for all the plans, Delta or United Healthcare? And the follow-up question is, if you want to see an orthodontics or to have braces, do I need a referral from my general dentist or my primary care doctor to see in-network orthodontics? And
Yeah, should we start with Monica?
yeah, if you can start with Monica, please.
Yes, for the orthodontia, you have a copayment of $750. You would need a referral from your primary care dental provider. If you need assistance to start that referral, you can always call United Healthcare at 800-999-3367. But also, if you go to our website, your evidence of coverage and also the codes for orthodontia are also on the website at yuhc.com/SFHSS.
Thank you, Monica. And Carrie from Delta Dental, if you want to touch on that.
Yes. Well, on the PPO plan, you have a $2,500 lifetime ortho limit. And we will pay on a PPO case 50% up to that $2,500, and you would be responsible for anything after that. You do not need a referral on the PPO to select an orthodontist and use your benefit there. On the Delta Care USA, that is what we call an HMO plan, similar to the United Healthcare, and you pay a co-payment as opposed to a percentage of a maximum. So those co-payments are listed in the booklet for Delta Care USA. Jessica, I'm not sure where that booklet is. Is that on your website?
Yes, and I put the link of our benefit guide with the page where dental coverage summary is at. So
Thank
they
you.
can
I saw
review
that.
that.
Yeah, so you can look at that booklet and look at the ortho. And it has a lot of various treatments for ortho. So there are different co-payments for each treatment, like for an adult, a teen, a child, and you'll be able to look at those. It's a little difficult to give you an exact amount of which co-payment you would be required to pay without the dentist having done his exam and knowing exactly what category your treatment would fall under. But those are there, and if you are going to the orthodontist on the Delta Care USA plan, you can take a copy of that booklet with you or look it up after your treatment plan is done to find out what the co-payment should be.
All right, thank you, Carrie. Thank you all. Next question is Kimberly from Kimberly. My current dentist has stopped being in Delta Network. I recently had a cleaning and she charged me full fee up front and said Delta will reimburse me based on the percent coverage. What is the best way to find a new dentist to ensure that they will take care of working with you?
Well, if they charged you a full fee, I would say they're probably not in our network. Either you thought they were in our network, they may have dropped. I'm not really sure of that particular dentist, but the first thing is that I would do is I would go to our dental directory on our website, deltadentalins.com. And when you first get there, there'll be a little prompt on the screen that'll say find a dentist. You can click on that and pick which plan you're on. If you're on the PPO, which it sounds like you probably are, then you would click on the PPO, put in the name of the dentist that you're going to, and it will click search. It will pull up all of the dentists under that name. So if there's 2 or 3 dentists with the same last name or whatever, you'll be able to see them. The next thing I would say is if your dentist is not in the network, then they don't have a contract with us and we can't control their fees. If they're in our network, we we can discount their fees and control what they charge to you. So you could then utilize that same way of looking in the directory to find a dentist who is contracted. And you could change dentist. You don't need to let us know if you're not on the Delta Care plan. You can just go ahead and choose the dentist that you want to go to and make an appointment with them.
Great, thank you, Carrie.
Mhm.
Next question is from Wendy once again. If another child has a job but under 26, can I still cover him? Do you coordinate a dual coverage?
Sorry, I'm going to that. If a child has a job but is under 26, you are able to cover your child who's under 26. We do not offer dual coverage. So for example, if both you and your spouse is a CCSF employee and you both add your son to coverage, we do not honor dual coverage. Elizabeth, I know you didn't get a chance to answer that question, but is there anything to add about that, Elizabeth?
Yes. I had the same answer as you have. No.
Great. Thank you.
Elizabeth, we can go back to that later. You could just type it in if you have more information. But in the matter of our time, let me go to the next question here. This question is from Kimberly. Where can I find the United Healthcare Dental Network providers? And Monica, if you want to touch on that.
Yes, I replied to the comment and I listed the website that they can go on there to search for a provider. There's a search for provider section, or they can also contact UHC directly for assistance.
Great. Yeah, let me just read off the phone number. It's 1-800-999-3367, and the website is www.yuhc.com/SFHSS. And again, for everyone that is watching here, this webinar will be recorded and we'll be posting this webinar video by next week. The same way you found how to register, we are expected to get these recorded videos there in case you want to go back as a reference. Next question here is from Jin. Hello, I followed the how to enroll online instruction, but I couldn't get to after step 3. I did not receive the security, send me the security code, so no way to verify to go further. Please advise what's the problem is. I could probably answer this question. This is more a little technical. So what I'll do is I'll post our member services contact information here if you have any further questions.
I can do that, Jay, while you
got it. There, I got it. I just posted it. Next question is from Wendy once again. Do you coordinate our Delta dental coverage and the dental insurance from child's work company? Do you?
If you have a child that's working and they have their own insurance through their work, I'm assuming that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Thank you.
Yeah. If I'm trying to understand your question, I'm sorry. Delta does assist in coordinating a benefit between someone who has two insurance plans, but it's usually between spouses or mother and father insuring the child, and the child having double coverage from the two parents. And we would assist in coordinating that. We would not coordinate if your child was working a job and had their own insurance. It would mean that they would have to cover you as well as you covering them to coordinate, and you can't do that. So I'm going to have to say we would coordinate between spouses for the family, but we wouldn't coordinate with a child and a parent. Unless both spouses had the insurance.
Got it. Thank you, Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
Next question is from Vanessa. I just compared my dentist's proposed bill with your Delta Dental for my 2 wisdom teeth removal. Delta Dental says the out-of-pocket cost should be $38, but my in-network dentist is saying it's over $1,500 out-of-pocket. While the coverage, will the coverage be higher in 2026? I think that's what the question is. Or should I just get the procedure now?
Well, the coverage, the maximum that you have on the PPO is going to be $2,500 for the year for each person that's insured. I'm reading your question, so give me just a second. I am not honestly sure if that 2,500 is higher for 2026.
It's not. So the maximum out of pocket is
Yeah.
2,500 for active employees.
Okay.
But it would be great if Vanessa, it would be great to understand, maybe you can put in the comments whether your dentist is an in-network provider or out-of-network provider. The $38 that you said you spoke with a Delta Dental representative for your out-of-pocket cost sounds like it's for in-network, and we're not sure if your dentist is in-network or out-of-network.
True. So one more thing that you could do, I know you spoke to Delta, but you could have your dentist submit a pre-treatment estimate with everything that they're going to do, because you may have told the customer service what was being done, but if your dentist sends in a pre-treatment estimate, it will have all the proper ADA codes and everything, and they can give you a much more accurate amount that your amount would be. And they'll look at your plan, what's left as far as your benefit for the year, deductibles, all of that. And then they will send you an explanation of benefits as well as your dentist. And on there will be what your out-of-pocket expense should be for those procedures. So I think that's a better way to do it than just calling, because then you're more likely to get all the accuracy of what they're actually going to do. So I would recommend that.
Great. Thank you, Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
Next question is from Sinkshu. And I believe this question is for Nancy with our VSP representative. If I have specific questions about the VSP, basic and premier plans, can I schedule an appointment with VSP to discuss my questions?
Hi. Yeah, so you can call our customer care line and I can put this in the chat as well, at 1-800-877-7195 to discuss any questions that you may have, or if you would like to submit your questions, Jessica, since you responded, she can also get a hold of me as well for any for answers.
Yeah, while Nancy is on this webinar with us, Nancy can answer your questions regarding VSP and the difference between the VSP Basic, where you get benefits every other year, and VSP Premier, where you get higher benefits every year. Nancy can walk you through those.
Thank you, Nancy. I'm not seeing any more questions on our chat box here. And again, just want to remind everyone to remember to submit your changes before October 24th at 5 p.m., which is the ending of our open enrollment. Any changes. And since we have our representatives here from VSP, Delta, Dental, and UHC, please take this opportunity if you have any inkling questions you have in mind. We still have 10 more minutes left. And let's check if there's any more questions. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else.
We just had one post. Sending it over. Nancy?
Okay, great. Yeah. Yeah, it's for Kimberly. Can you highlight the differences for the VSP plans?
Yeah, so basically under your basic plan, you have an exam every calendar year. Frames are offered every other calendar year, as are lenses. Under the Premier plan, exams, frames, and lenses are all offered once every calendar year. Outside of that, you do have a $10 copay for the exam under both the basic and the Premier plan. For any prescription materials that you might be getting, there is a $25 materials copay under the basic plan. Under the Premier plan, there is a $0 materials copay. Along with that, under your basic plan, you do have a $150 frame allowance set in place once every calendar year. Under the Premier plan, your frame allowance is set at $300 once every calendar year. And then similarly, under your basic plan, any non-cover lens enhancements like anti-reflective coating or premium or custom category progressive lenses, while those are not covered lens enhancements, we do discount those by up to 30 to 35% off at a network provider's office. Under your Premier plan, premium and custom progressive lenses are covered after a $25 copay, as are anti-reflective coating. So these three types of lens enhancements are not covered under the basic plan, but are covered under the Premier plan after a $25 copay. And then with your contact lenses, again, under your basic plan, it is set at $150 allowance every other calendar year. Under the Premier plan, it's set at $250 every calendar year. And then under both plans, you do have your light care benefit as well, which, as you may recall from the presentation, if you or any of your dependents don't need any prescription materials, you can use your frame allowance on either non-prescription sunglasses or blue light filtering glasses at the provider's office. And again, the light care benefit under the basic plan, you do have that $150 allowance every other year, and then the light care benefit under your Premier plan is set at $300 every calendar year. So it's mostly the allowances and the plan frequency are the two biggest differences in the basic versus the Premier plan.
Great, thank you, Nancy. Again, I'm still waiting for any more questions to come in. I believe.
And I'm going to drop the link to our benefits guide. And on page 13 is the breakdown of costs of the benefits revision.
Okay, I'm seeing a few more.
Thank you, Jessica.
Questions here that are coming in. Let's see. I think this is for from Wendy to Nancy. Are the computer eyeglasses for employees, even they don't have vision insurance, or they need to sign up for any vision insurance in order to have the computer eyeglasses benefit?
So the computer glasses is an employee only benefit. However, I believe you have to be a part of like a certain group within the city and county of San Francisco to access that benefit. I don't believe that it's open to all employees.
Okay, thank you. What would be the best way for them to ensure if it is or not? Call in. Is that the best way? Yes.
Yeah,
Or find out
I
their
think I think I would refer this member back to you guys.
us, yeah, member services.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it. And I'll and we
So
post
is that Wendy's question for the computer
yes.
eyeglass? So I've gone to a VSP eye doctor before, and they can look up that you have that additional benefit. I think it's called VDT vision. Oh gosh, I don't know what D and T means, but it is basically like the blue lens eyeglasses. It is a much lower benefit, but it is available. So like right now I'm wearing a blue lens filter glasses because I work in front of a computer. And so you are able to get that, but I can tell you that the benefit is much lower. I don't remember the exact amount, but it is available to you. Do you need to sign up for vision insurance? It's the same. If you go to a VSP provider, they can look it up in their computer system that you have. Let's say you select well, Vision Basic comes with all of our medical plans, so you're going to have that for sure. If you signed up for medical, if you upgraded to Vision Premier, they could see that too, and you can still get a pair of the uh, the computer eyeglasses. I hope that
Great, thank
answers your question, but feel free to add a comment if it doesn't.
Yeah,
great,
and
thank you.
Jessica, just to kind of piggyback off that, sorry, it's a $75 frame allowance set in place for the VDT benefit every other calendar year.
Thank you. And then your basic is 150, and then
Correct.
Premier is 250.
Yeah.
Right? Or is it 300?
Oh no, I'm sorry, it's 300. The Premier is 300.
Premier is 300. Sorry about that. Okay.
Great,
But
thank
those
you.
are great questions.
Great questions. Thank you, Jessica and Nancy. At this point, just want to give everyone a 3-minute warning as we're going to be ending this Q&A session on time. Let me just see if I could we can answer a few more of these. A question here from Spencer K. I am under 26. If I enroll in Delta Dental PPO plan through the city, will I be able to do dual coverage with my parents' dental insurance plan as the secondary plan? I think we touched on this earlier. Carrie, if you can touch on it again, please.
Yes, actually, I was just writing to Wendy about that question because the more I thought about it and trying to understand exactly what was being asked. If the child is working independently and has a dental insurance benefit through their work, and also one of the parents is insuring the child under their insurance, what will happen is the child's insurance would be billed first as their primary insurance, and then it would have been billed to the parents' insurance as a secondary insurance. So in that regard, we would coordinate those benefits. We would help coordinate those benefits, and it would be a dual coverage, but I was thinking along the lines of a dual coverage from spouses. So I wanted to correct that, and that's what I was just writing to Wendy to correct for her. So yes, the child, if they have their own dental insurance, it would be billed primary to them, and then secondarily to the parent that has them covered on their insurance, if that makes sense.
Thank you,
Okay.
Carrie.
Sure.
And I guess this is probably our last question here, since we're running out of time, from Jin Yang. Regarding your enrollment issue, again, we have posted our member services phone number here, where you can contact us. It's at 628-652-4700, and we can resolve that for you as soon as possible there. I'm not sure if we have any more. Oh yeah, we just ran out of time here, and I do apologize to everyone. We want to respect everyone's time, but this does conclude our webinar for today. Thank you for joining us and asking those great questions to from our vendors. We appreciate your time. Thank you all for providing those answers, and we hope you found this webinar informative, that you'll join us again for another webinar during open enrollment. And again, remember to submit your changes before October 24th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.